But Sam Howell is going to be at the helm here, going at QB 30 in drafts. So I'm not going to even say what his overall is because it's down in the dumpers. But in the one start he did have at the end of the season last year, he was 11 for 19. He had one touchdown passing on 169 yards. He also had 5 rushes for 35 and a touchdown. He did throw one pick, but still ended up as a QB7 with 20-plus fantasy points for the week. So that's on a rookie season, late season start, a throwaway game, and you give yourself an opportunity now to start the season, get some full work with the ones, especially with Terry McLaurin and Jahan Dotson for a whole offseason. I know I said this before in a short. I don't see him being able to give both those receivers 1,000-yard seasons. It's just not going to be. I mean, like, they may throw enough this year to do that because they may have to in behind the games, but their defense is still so good. It may keep the games lower scoring, and it may be a possession and clock situation as well. But I don't see him being able to throw the ball enough to give both those guys 1,000-yard seasons. However, I think he's going to be efficient and good enough to lead this team for the season at the quarterback. I know some people are saying like Jacoby Brissett's going to be in there by halfway through the year. I don't see a reason why you would do that. Like, bringing Jacoby in doesn't do anything for you. You're not getting an eye on what Jacoby could do for you in the future. Like, give your guy of your future that you drafted an opportunity for the full season. So I'm not drafting him. I'm not looking to draft him, but he affects some position and skill players that we are looking to draft in this league.
Well, I think that's a good point, and that's a fair assessment. Is that, like, I don't think anyone's really going to draft Sam Howell other than 2 quarterback leagues, but I do think that there's listen, the preseason game, he looked good. Like, he looked in rhythm with the offense. He looked like he was in command. But what I really like about this team as compared to last year, last year they brought in Wentz, and they still had question marks with Heineke, and they had a lot of question marks with that quarterback position. Jacoby Brissett is a legit backup. And so from a fantasy perspective, if you're worried about drafting Terry McLaurin or Jahan Dotson or Antonio Gibson, I don't think you need to worry as much, because if Sam Howell does struggle and they bring in Jacoby Brissett, Brissett can sustain those guys. Look at what he did last year with Cleveland. Look at the receiver production that they had with him there. But I would agree with you. I think